Did you know Willow Creek's ghost train still rides the rails? Locals swear they still hear the phantom whistle and rumble of a train that derailed in a tragic accident 50 years ago. What happened that night? For decades, the story of the Willow Creek derailment has echoed through this quiet, rural community, a haunting tale whispered by flickering firelight and shared over cups of strong coffee. Many here, even those who never witnessed the aftermath, attest to hearing the spectral sounds of the ill-fated locomotive on moonless nights. Is it merely the wind playing tricks, or something more? Tonight, we delve into the heart of this enduring mystery, piecing together the events of that fateful night. It was October 23rd, 1973. The Western Star, a passenger train known for its reliability and comfort, was chugging its way north towards the capital city. Aboard were over 150 souls, families on vacation, businessmen returning home, students eager for the weekend. The evening was clear, the air crisp, and the mood on board generally light. Few could have predicted the horror that lay just miles ahead, a stretch of track near Willow Creek that would soon be etched into local law forever. This was no ordinary journey. It was a voyage toward an unforeseen tragedy. I was just a young man then, working the line. We knew that section near Willow Creek could be tricky, especially after a heavy rain. The embankment there, it was always a bit unstable. Old-timers used to grumble about it, said it was built too fast, not inspected enough. We had a few minor issues over the years, a few speed restrictions, but nothing ever suggested a catastrophe of this magnitude. The Western Star was a heavy train, and that old track hadn't been properly reinforced in years. We all felt it, a sense that something wasn't quite right with that particular stretch of rail. The Willow Creek Valley itself is a place of quiet beauty. Today, the only sounds are the rustling of leaves, the babbling of the creek, and the occasional passing car. But on that autumn night, 50 years ago, this serenity was shattered. The train, traveling at a considerable speed, approached a sharp curve. The tracks, weakened by years of neglect and possibly recent heavy rainfall, couldn't withstand the immense pressure. The earth beneath the rails gave way, a silent, insidious betrayal of infrastructure. At approximately 9:47 p.m., the unthinkable happened. The front wheels of the lead locomotive, the formidable Iron Horse, lurched violently. A section of the track, compromised and unstable, buckled under its immense weight. What followed was a catastrophic cascade. Cars behind it, unable to stop, piled into the wreckage, tearing through each other with sickening force. The night, moments before filled with the rhythmic pulse of the train's journey, was instantly ripped apart by the deafening roar of twisted metal and shattered glass. The scene that greeted the first responders was one of unimaginable devastation. Train cars lay strewn across the embankment, a tangled mess of steel and wood. Some overturned, others telescoped into one another. The darkness of the night concealed the full horror, but the cries of the injured and the groans of the dying painted a grim picture. Emergency services from surrounding towns worked tirelessly through the night, battling the darkness and the treacherous terrain to reach survivors trapped within the crushed carriages. They were heroes, facing a scene no one should ever have to witness. My grandmother Sarah was on that train, heading to visit her sister. She always talked about a sudden, violent jolt, and then everything went black. She woke up in the hospital days later with broken ribs and a shattered femur. She was one of the lucky ones. She lost friends that night, people she'd known for years. The memory haunted her, and it haunted our family. Every year on October 23rd, we light a candle. It's hard to believe it's been half a century, but some wounds never truly heal. She never took another train ride after that.
The Willow Creek disaster
Was front-page news across the nation. Headlines screamed of the great train wreck and the carnage at Willow Creek. Preliminary investigations pointed to track failure and potential negligence on the part of the railway company. The sheer scale of the fatalities and injuries shook the public's faith in rail travel and prompted urgent calls for stricter safety regulations and more rigorous track inspections nationwide. The questions lingered. Could this have been prevented? Why was this specific stretch of track so vulnerable?
official reports
Later cited several contributing factors. The trackbed itself, constructed with insufficient ballast and drainage, was susceptible to erosion and settling, especially following periods of heavy rain which had occurred just days before the accident. Furthermore, maintenance records revealed that crucial inspections had been delayed, and some repairs were only temporary fixes. The curve's radius was also deemed too sharp for the speed the train was traveling. It was a confluence of environmental vulnerability and human oversight, a perfect storm for disaster.
The Willow Creek derailment
Had profound implications. It spurred significant changes in railway safety standards. Congress mandated more frequent track inspections, implemented stricter speed limits on vulnerable sections, and invested heavily in improving track infrastructure. The Railway Safety Act of 1975, in part, was a direct response to tragedies like this. It ensured that the lessons learned from that horrifying night weren't forgotten, and that future passengers would travel on safer, better-maintained lines. The ghosts of Willow Creek, in a way, paved the path for progress. Today, the site of the Willow Creek derailment is largely peaceful, reclaimed by nature. The tracks are gone, the embankment stabilized. Yet, the memory persists. Locals still speak of strange occurrences, unexplained lights near the old tracks, or the distinct sound of a train whistle on a quiet night. These are the echoes of a tragedy that can never be fully erased, a testament to the lives lost and the impact on those who survived and their families.
You ask about the phantom whistle?
Well, I've heard it myself a few times, on those quiet nights when the wind is just right. Some say it's the souls of those lost, forever replaying their final moments. Others dismiss it as wind howling through the trees, or maybe residual echoes from the earth. I don't know what to believe, not really, but I do know this. That night changed Willow Creek forever. And whether it's a phantom train or just memory, the sound, it reminds us.
The Willow Creek derailment
Remains a stark reminder of the fragility of life and the consequences of unchecked infrastructure. While modern safety measures have made rail travel significantly safer, the story of the Western Star serves as a cautionary tale. The phantom whistle may be a figment of our imagination, a collective memory of loss and trauma, or perhaps something more. Whatever the truth, the ghost train of Willow Creek continues to echo in the whispers of the wind, a lasting testament to a night of tragedy and remembrance.
Fades to black.
The whispers of Willow Creek echo still, waiting.